Hola, clase. ¿Cómo están? Excelente. And welcome back to Learning with Senor Cow Cow. We made it to Wednesday. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right into our warm up for today. Remember, we're using our those 20 first verbs from our list. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here you go. So go ahead and have a look here. 6 questions to do. So saquen papel y practiquen. Pause the video now. All right. First one. They have dinner at 8 o'clock p.m. would be ellos, if you want to say ellos, cenan a las 8 de la noche. They have dinner at 8 at night. All right. So, another way, if you can't remember the verb, like if you're out in the real world and you just want to say they eat, you could say something like this: Ellos comen la cena a las 8. Okay, they eat dinner. It's perfectly fine. It's like saying they eat dinner versus they dine. Except that dine would be much more common in Spanish, of course, than English. All right, first one. We just drank water. Right? Like if you're out on the field and the coach is like, girls, y'all need to get some water in you. You say, acabamos de beber agua. We just drank some water, coach. So there you go. Do you see how this is kind of leveling up our language ability so we can say things instead of just like we drink, we can say we just drank? That's a pretty cool thing. All right, next one. My uncle rents a house at the beach. Mi tío alquila una casa en la playa. Remember, at is in when we're talking about location. I help my mom. Ayudo a mi mamá. I help my mom. All right, this is your mom fussing at you. You don't close the door. You say tú if you want to. No cierras la puerta. She'll probably be yelling. We'll go ahead and put that in there. No cierras la puerta. If you want to take it even further, you could say you never close the door. Nunca cierras la puerta. Worst roommate ever. And the last one. I look for video games at Walmart. Busco videojuegos en Walmart. And there you have it. Okay, so I'm going to keep moving here. Let's go back over your verbs. All right, see which ones you can remember from yesterday. To open, abrir. To have just done something, acabar de. To camp, acampar. To eat lunch, almorzar, keeping in mind it's a stem changer. To rent, alquilar. Just check on something. Yes, we're good. Okay. Alquilar is to rent. To walk, andar. Again, if you thought of caminar, it's perfectly fine. Just know that andar also means to walk. To learn, aprender. To learn to do something, aprender, aprender a, and then the verb. To fix or arrange, arreglar. To help, ayudar. To help to do something, ayudar a, and then the verb or the person, of course. To dance, bailar. To go down, bajar. To sweep, barrer. To drink, beber. To look for or search, buscar. To sing, cantar. To celebrate, celebrar. To eat dinner, cenar, to close, cerrar. Again, keeping in mind that is an E to IE stem changer. Okay, good. So at this time in class today, what I'm going to do is ask y'all some questions. So let me jump back to me. I got to remember to switch back though. I can't do that thing where I just leave it looking at me when I'm talking about something else. Okay, so in class, one thing I'm going to do is ask you questions, just off the cuff. For example, I could ask you, and really I did this um, with my Spanish threes yesterday. It's just today I'm actually going to get to see my B students. Okay, so for example, I could say something like, ¿Acampas? Do you camp? So you could say, sí, yo acampo. ¿Con quién? Con mi familia. ¿Dónde? Um, en la escuela? I don't know. Maybe en el bosque, in the forest. I could say, ¿Dónde almuerzas? Yo almuerzo en Chick-fil-A. Y como el pollo. I could say, ¿Bailas mucho? ¿Bailas? ¿Sí o no? Sí, yo bailo. Yo bailo. ¿Cantas? ¿Cantas la música? Sí, yo canto. Me gusta cantar. Si quisieras andar conmigo, oh, cuéntame. Es muy bonito, ¿no? Es la música de Julieta Venegas. Ella es de México. ¿Celebras tu cumpleaños? Yo sí. Yo celebro mi cumpleaños. Me gusta la pizza. Me gusta comer la pizza en mi cumpleaños y comer un pastel de cumpleaños y recibir dinero. ¡Hey, dinero! Okay, and so on. So those are the kind of questions that I'll be asking that I did for you guys yesterday if you were there. Now, so one thing that I'm going to try to keep this shorter today because I want to give you a chance to get back to your writing assignment if you're still working on it. Again, this was the writing assignment. This is the one where you write 15 things about what the people do who live in this town of Husavik, Iceland. Okay? 15 sentences. Each one needs to use a verb from this new vocabulary or review for some of you, depending. And the whole point is you are saying they do this, they do that. They walk together every day, they sweep their little porches, and so on. Okay? And again, avoid internet translation. You're welcome to use wordreference.com or SpanishDict.com, but not Google Translate. I will be very disappointed if you do. Okay, now in class, I'm going to give everybody time to study these little flip cards. Flip through, practice flipping them, and doing that. And then we're going to do this. Hold on, where is it? Here it is. Okay, and then we're going to do this in class. And this is going to be that thing where you turn your back and describe to a partner what you're looking at. So if you were looking at this, how would you tell me what's happening in the picture? I'll even get it started. El hombre blank. El hombre barre. El hombre barre el suelo. Barre el suelo. Okay, so what would you say about this one? Ellos acampan en el bosque, or la familia acampa. Ellas andan a la escuela. It's like a horror movie. It's like a ghost is grabbing her hair. Okay, let's say this one is los niños. Los niños celebran un cumpleaños. I don't think this one's going to quite reach the. I can't. All right. Taylor Swift blank. Taylor Swift canta. Okay. El niño abre la puerta. La mujer. Is the sim changer? Cierra la puerta. El hombre ar- sorry, my mouth is dry. Arregla la bicicleta. And el chico ayuda al chico. Okay, he's helping him. Which is a cool picture. I like this. It's a neat way to show someone helping. I heard a really, really cool expression. It said, never look down on someone unless you're helping them up. It's like, wow, that is so cool. Okay, now, so again, I want to give you most of the time here to use to get started to try to finish up actually your little writing assignment. So try to get that done and turn it in as soon as you can. Some people already have. And let me just go over this briefly and I'm going to turn y'all loose. Okay. So this is stem changing verbs. And again, we'll review this again tomorrow, but let's just give it a brief look. All right, so anyway, here are your present tense endings. Y'all know this extremely well, and I cannot tell you how proud I am of you guys. So for example, we run, corremos. They live, viven. I talk, hablo, right? You've done this a million times. Okay, stem changing verbs. Some special verbs require one additional step when conjugating them. They have one letter that will change for most conjugations. It changes into something else. So, for example, dormir is what we call an O to UE stem changer. So, dormir means to sleep. That O turns to UE. So it goes, listen to how it changes. Dormir, duermo. Dormir, duermes. Dormir, duerme. Dormir, duermen. So if you're wondering what's with the boot, this is the magic boot. And you're probably wondering, okay, Senor Cow Cow, but how is it so magic? What does it do? Well, first of all, we can tell it's magic because it sparkles. And everyone knows that all magical objects sparkle. So what the power is whatever you put inside the boot changes into something else. The O changes into a UE. Outside the boot, there's no magic. It's just boring, regular old reality. So it goes dormir, dormimos, dormir, dormís. Boring, am I right? But inside the boot, it changes. Dormir, duermo, dormir, duermes, and so on. Okay? And honestly, the best way to learn this is just by repetition. If you say duermo a million times, yo duermo en la escuela, duermo en McDonald's, duermo en mi casa, duermo en el carro, duermo, 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 duermo. It's going to sound really wrong if you say dormo. Ooh, it should strike your ear. It should sound ugly. It should sound wrong. It's not dormo, it is duermo. Okay? Okay, so here are, I'm going to go over this list here. Okay, so here are 10 good stem changing verbs. The first ones are E to IE, querer, to want, preferir, to prefer, pensar, to think or plan, empezar, to begin. Then you have O to UE, dormir, to sleep, poder, to be able, encontrar, to find. E to I, servir, to serve, pedir, to order or ask for, and then U to UE, jugar, is to play. Now, of course, there are many, many, many stem changing verbs, but these will definitely do for now, okay? Now, the last thing is just this page, and then we'll be done. Yay! I do want to take a moment to say how much I'm enjoying this year. You guys are just incredible. You're so smart and so well behaved, and I really couldn't ask for anything else. So thank you, and let's keep it up. Okay, so I sleep a lot. I'll give you a minute if you want to go ahead and pause and try these three. I'll give you a moment now. Okay, I sleep a lot is yo duermo mucho. Ooh, they serve chicken. It would be ellos. Sorry, I just sound so excited about that. Ellos sirven pollo. And finally, we play soccer is jugamos al fútbol. All right. So let's cut it off here for now. I have more activities tomorrow. But for now, you go ahead and finish your writing assignment. All right. Let me know if you need anything. I'll see you then. Adios.